Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of April portfolio update. Not a big move this week, only around $600 up this week on my stocks. My crypto is doing pretty well. I don't think I showed it in last week's video, but yeah, sitting at $5,300 at the moment, and that's on a cost basis of 1,500. So over 200% gain. I don't have any of the cost price in here, so can't really show you guys that. These are the stocks that I hold. Yeah, still a lot in the red, including some heavily in the red, but some of them have been getting pretty close to break even, like Corsair hit 1% positive actually the other day. For the first time since I've started buying it. Been averaging down on that one. Yeah, a lot of the stocks are coming back up. A lot of the heavily beat down stocks are coming back up, but fairly slowly at the moment. But yeah, so long as the weeks are positive, like, I'm pretty happy. I'll go through my different portfolios. So this is my Interactive Brokers account. So I mean, these stocks are all included in here, but I'll just go through them individually. So I put 2,000 into this account, and 143 of that's profit. Yeah, not a whole lot of change here, but it was kind of quick. A lot of other stocks aren't doing so well, but Planet 13 especially put out some real good numbers and has been just like steadily increasing. Nothing like insane, but not since I bought it anyway. It has been on an insane run prior to when I bought it, but yeah, nothing insane there since I bought it. But I mean, what's that, a 7% increase on the portfolio? I mean, on this account, and I haven't even had it that long. Yeah, that's that one. My hatch account, still 3 positions in the negative. Workhorse, which I'm just not even trying to average down on or anything. I just want to break even on that, but 52% down, probably not going to be doing that for a long time. Tattooed Chef, still a great company, just holding that one at the moment because it's quite a large position. Corsair Gaming, pretty close to break even, again holding that position, not buying any more as it's bounced up a fair amount from its lows. Yeah, the rest, obviously everything that's positive, I'm not really going to be looking at putting more money into, with the exception of like Planet 13 that I hold over in this. I'd like to put more money into there, but I don't have any money to put in there at the moment. This is my Sharesies account. Still quite a lot of stocks in the negative, but my my cost basis is 36,000 on the portfolio, so up 15,000, which is around 40% or just over, I believe. Fiverr's doing alright for me. That's one of the more recent positions that I just bought in the correction. I did put $30 into Tesla. That's just kind of to keep it in my portfolio so that I know what it's doing, and then if it dips again, I probably won't buy more because I have no money, but I'd like to. Yeah, this is what the Nasdaq's kind of been up to. It's kind of like very near all-time highs. I don't know if it got to intraday all-time highs, but like it's very close. Probably hasn't reached it yet, but yeah, it's extremely close to getting back to all-time highs. But you'll notice that like a lot of stocks that have been heavily beat down, they're not even close to all-time highs. Like Shopify, not even close. Workhorse, obviously, that's a bit of a different story, so they lost that contract. Tattooed Chef, not even close. Palantir, Beyond Meat, Tesla, Corsair, Fiverr, Space, or Virgin Galactic, like those stocks aren't even close. And MicroStrategy and CCIV insanely far off of where they were. So yeah, obviously it's the less speculative companies that are pulling the Nasdaq up, and the more, it's kind of like the K-shaped recovery, right? There's a lot of stocks that haven't kind of recovered yet, and well, from this little correction, like on a very micro scale, a lot of stocks that are still very far down from the all-time highs, but the Nasdaq's also approaching all-time highs, like very close to it. If you look over at the Russell 2000, like it's a bit further off of all-time highs, but it's still not like, it's not very far. So I don't know, it does seem like there's a bit of difference in kind of the growth stocks, even though it doesn't show up on the whole in the indexes. Even in, like, you'd consider like the Nasdaq to be like essentially like a growth index because of the stocks that it kind of has listed in it. But yeah, it's just like not quite following what you would expect it to do, or what the growth stocks you'd expect the growth stocks to be when looking at these two indexes. But I mean, in the long term, they're growth stocks, and it doesn't really matter. They're the companies, like the underlying business, they're doing great. So why would you worry about what the stock price is doing in the short term if you're planning on holding it in the long term? Unless you're planning on cashing out anytime soon for anything, doesn't really matter. Yeah, so stocks are doing pretty good, just slowly going up, pretty uneventful. Crypto is doing amazing, just solidly rising. It's probably due to cool off sometime soon. So if you're looking at getting into crypto, maybe wait a little while for it to cool off a bit. And the other asset that I hold, my house, it's up to a CoreLogic valuation of 512,000, and considering I bought it for 420 just 6 months ago, that's pretty insane. That's considering I put 84,000 in as a deposit. It's technically over a 100% return. But I've also put about 15,500 into renovations, and the way the CoreLogic calculator works, I feel like, because it bases it off comps in the area, which is the most accurate way to judge it, but I feel like the comps that are selling are quite like well renovated. They're properties that are in nice condition, so I feel like I'm probably going to have to include that renovation cost in that valuation, the CoreLogic valuation. So it would be a little bit less than 100% return on my money. But I mean, it's only been 6 months, so. And I also have to include all the money that'll get it up to being completed renovation. So probably another $5,000 to $10,000 as well. But yeah, that's fine. Still making heaps of money off the house. Could slow down in the short term, but that's alright. It's an asset that I'm going to hold for a long period of time, and diversifies me a bit away from stocks. So I have different assets to draw from. If one were to crash, like property crashes, I can withdraw my stocks, buy another house, and vice versa. If stocks crash, I can refinance my house and buy more stocks. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment if you'd like. Subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.